tatsächlich nur entpacken muss. Aber gut, so soll es sein. Aber ich bin auf jeden Fall mal richtig gespannt, wie es aussieht. Was die Grafik sagt, was die Story hergibt. Da muss ich echt mal gucken. Bin ich echt gespannt. Ja, da das wohl noch ein paar Minuten dauert, wäre wohl doch nochmal bei Forza Horizon 7 reingucken. Los geht's. Fahren wir doch noch ein paar Runden. Denke mal, so ein bisschen cruisen im Winter ist, glaube ich, ganz angenehm.
Willkommen zurück, Tobias.
Oh, guck mal, wir haben ja sogar noch was im Auktionshaus. Verkauft für 500.000. Naja, immerhin. Das Auto hatte ich doppelt. Das habe ich in einem Wheelspin gewonnen und ich habe dasselbe Fahrzeug nochmal als Forza-Editionsfahrzeug. Deswegen hatte ich das verkauft. Dann holen wir uns mal das Geld. Zack, schon ist es drauf. So, dann gehen wir doch erstmal auf die Straße. Ich merke gerade, da habe ich doch vergessen, mal wieder was abzuschalten. Das mache ich natürlich sofort. Deswegen muss ich auch jetzt erstmal quatschen, damit ich das Ganze ein bisschen übertünche. So, Einstellungen, Audio und. Ganz, ganz wichtig natürlich der Streamer-Modus. So, zack. So, Mucke aus, braucht keine Sau. Muss ich auch noch die Forsaton-Aufgabe erledigen. Stehen ja da? Oh, Nachrichten habe ich auch. Geschenke. 2 Super Wheelspins. Ganz, ganz wichtig. Vielleicht kriegen wir was Seltenes. Oh, naja, 35.000. Besser als nix, aber da gibt's auch Besseres. Und was für ein Glück. Eine Tarnjacke. Braucht jeder Mensch. Zack. So, dann holen wir die Geschäftsauszahlung. Oh, das ist okay. Zack. Achso. Den Forsaton wollten wir uns angucken. Doch, nee, Quatsch, war richtig. Was meinen da? Und zwar mit einem Retro-Kelly-Fahrzeug. Retro-Rally, nicht Retro-Kelly, Quatsch. Naja. So, gucken wir mal, was macht der Stand von Ace Combate? Oh ja, 5 Minuten noch, alles klar. Machen wir nur eine kleine Rundreise hier mit dem Maserati. Uns vielleicht bei den zugefrorenen See einmal an. Einfach nur mal ein bisschen beschäftigen, bis wir endlich mit Ace Comet loslegen können. Das wäre der Steinbruch. Da wird so am schnellsten hinkommen. Ne, wir sind richtig. Schon so. Ziel erreicht. Nachschauen. Was macht Ace Comet? 1 Minute noch. Aber das kriegen wir doch rum. Einmal über die Insel dort hinten. Dort gab es übrigens, oder gibt es vielleicht für einige, ein Scheunenfund, wo es halt ein verstecktes Auto gab. Ich glaube, das war sogar ein Land Rover. Da ist die Scheune. Ups. Diese Scheune tatsächlich kann man nur im Winter finden. Da halt in den anderen Jahreszeiten der See natürlich nicht zugefroren ist, kommt man da absolut nicht hin. Das geht nur im Winter. Nichts Spektakuläres. irgendwann muss er mal fertig sein, ne? Ja, doch schon echt ungeduldig drauf. 28 Sekunden. Gut, dann werden wir das Spiel hier abbrechen. Gehen wir hier raus. Gehen wir zu Steam zurück. Dann warten wir doch mal ab. Start bereit. Los geht's. Wohl einmal Nase putzen könnte nicht schaden. Reicht das Kabel? Da läuft doch tatsächlich etwas die Nase. So. Mal gucken, was Sache ist. Los geht's. Oh, ich bin schon so gespannt. So, letzte Aktualisierung, bitte lesen. Ja, selbstverständlich, das lesen wir uns so schnell durch, wie es nur geht. Oh, oh. So. Ja, dann nehmen wir die Expertensteuerung. Damit kommen wir auf jeden Fall besser klar. Englisch, ja. Okay. Sprache, Untertitel, natürlich Deutsch. Das finde ich schade, dass sie das nicht übersetzt haben, weil gerade im Luftkampf sich denn da halt die Anweisungen anzuhören in Englisch ist, oder beziehungsweise sich die Untertitel durchzulesen, ist natürlich echt schwierig. So, dann gucken wir doch mal, was die Grafik hergeben kann. Machen wir die Anzeige, Meter, ja, bla bla bla, genau. Gehen wir zur Grafik. Framerate, keine Motion Blur. Nö. Erweiterte Einstellungen. Hoch. An. Aha. Okay, höher als hoch kommen wir nicht. Na gut. Ist ja eine einfache Einstellung. Alles klar. Mal sehen, ob er das übernommen hat. Steuerung lassen wir erstmal so. Dann gehen wir mal in die Kampagne. Neues Spiel, selbstverständlich. Ja. Der Schwierigkeitsgrad kann nicht geändert werden. Ich denke mal nur für den Spielspaß. Ich mache es erstmal auf einfach. Okay.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have been where your best would be, this piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, Our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead.
How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed!
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base! This is not a drill!
Okay, sieht ja schon mal spannend aus. Mal schauen, wie es weitergeht. Gute alte Starfighter. Was haben wir noch? Die Phantom. Und eine F-16C. F-E, blablabla. Das E-Modell ist eine Variante, die benutzt wird. Ja. Die Phantom 2. So. Aber... So. Okay, ne, dann über die Phantom. Tja, da das wahrscheinlich eine Abfangmission sein wird, werde ich doch mal sagen, dass wir die Luft-Luft-Waffe nehmen. Hoffe ich doch mal. Okay. Testen es einfach mal aus.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party.
Los geht's.
Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to
Okay,
set up
die
the
Steuerung
bullshit.
ist schon mal gleich, so wie ich es von der PS2 kenne damals.
Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst.
Greifen wir uns den Jungen
Stay
nochmal.
sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. You fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Erwischt.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
Nicht schlecht. Also optisch ist schon mal echt gut. Schauen wir doch mal, wie sich das Ganze entwickelt.
Let's go introduce ourselves.
Oh.
Our fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Rifle 3 engaging.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still really got his feet wet.
Weg ist er. Und zum nächsten. Mit Macht 2,3 unterwegs.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Mage 2, target down.
You'll knock him out with your special weapon. Use it when you need to.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece.
Zwei haben wir noch.
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
We're all clear, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Oh, den kriegen wir da auch noch.
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups. Fox 2, Fox 2.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Bomber hit by a missile.
Okay, ja, wir können nur eins zur Zeit.
Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. Combat mission accomplished. Let's fight. Let's do that half our package. Emptying of the hangars and runways. Fox 2, Fox 2. Attack this. Don't let them destroy the harbor.
Missile launched.
Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor is under heavy fire.
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
They confirmed with their whole payload. Let's move to this one. Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Ich beeil mich ja schon. Oha. Aber vielleicht kriegen wir ein paar auf einmal.
We're locked on.
Missile hit.
Column 1, missile!
On target 6.
focus.
Das war
You
knapp.
got this. Column 1 behind you.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is
kommt
Mage 2.
jetzt?
Verify and read back.
Wiederholung.
Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa, looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties.
Ich finde, das sieht schon mal sehr, sehr gut aus.
Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Go for understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an elephant.
Und los
You
geht's.
gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
Nicht schlecht. Das hat was.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Okay, gehen wir rüber zum nächsten.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Oh ja. Nehmen wir doch gleich mal die nächste Mission.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusea, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Ocean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Ocean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oceans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oceans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye. I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Sehen, wie sich die Handlung noch entwickelt.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Eurasian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Eurasia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Okay. Also haben wir hier einen Mix aus Boden- und Luftzielen. Da müssen wir mal gucken, welche Waffe wir da nehmen. Bisschen Flugzeugtuning, so wie es aussieht, oder? Alles klar. So, der F45E, also die Phantom. Gucken wir mal, was wir da denn so verbessern können. Luftbodenraketen. Boah. Ich glaube, die werden effektiv genug für die Mission sein. Die werden wir mal nehmen. Oder auch nicht. Was muss ich da jetzt tun? Das ist jetzt die Frage. Ich dachte, dass man die Waffen jetzt hier kaufen kann. Anscheinend nicht. Hier steht ein Preis. Okay. sein, dass wir die von der Phantom schon haben. Das wäre natürlich möglich. Gehen wir doch mal zum Missionsstart. Nehmen die F4. Ja, tatsächlich, wir haben die Waffen schon. Deswegen konnte ich sie nicht kaufen. Denn nehmen wir in diesem Falle tatsächlich Luft-Boden-Raketen. Teileauswahl, was haben wir denn da? Besser die Beschleunigung, nehmen wir das doch. Oh, bisschen schneller vorankommen kann nicht schaden. Und ab geht's.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target, but HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Target has been destroyed.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Request information of who the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Page 2, launch. Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFM is connected to our entire force via satellite. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Missile launched.
Rick, do it!
You're almost out of special weaponry. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Rising up.
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Jetzt geht's los.
All right, this base is worth destroying.
We need that system. Move the enemy aircraft away from the base. Heads up. Bandit behind you. No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those war merchants. Type your manuals in a language we can understand. The enemy has a lock on you.
Wirklich. Wir sind ja ihren Feinden. Na komm schon. Wen nehmen wir denn da zuerst?
Page 2, locked.
Lock 2.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you. Keep your mind focused. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more. All transports have been destroyed. But what were they carrying?
on target 6.
Da.
Golem 2, Fox 2.
Shred their radar network.
Komm zu Papa.
Missile inbound! Missile inbound!
Nicht mit mir. Mich kriegst du nicht.
Column 3, Fox 2.
They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out.
Can't say I believe them. Breaking. Target acquired.
Bandit on your tail.
How the hell is the enemy able to hit it so accurately? It's camouflaged.
Prime target and ready to attack.
Weg ist er.
Hold your point. Whenever you're ready.
Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Oh.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Cloud. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Target is in range of guns.
Shit! I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
Mage 2, walking. Mage 2, Fox 2.
Target locked. Firing.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here.
Das war wohl eine kleine Unterbrechung. Mein Kader macht Blödsinn.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt. Golem 2, the enemy's reading you. The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase him down and pull the trigger.
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Und den letzten.
You're running out of missiles.
I've got him in my sights.
They won't show up on the radar.
Target was not struck.
I'm icing up. Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
Naja, siehst du.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point in arguing. That's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Target has been destroyed.
Intersect! Fire the AA! Complete our vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Das macht auf jeden Fall wieder genauso viel Spaß wie auf der PS2. Die Steuerung ist gleich. Die Handlungen sind eigentlich relativ gleich. Zwar irgendwie nicht so spannend, aber die ganze Missionsführung und das Handling ist so, wie man es kennt. Das finde ich Hammer. Optisch hat sich echt viel getan.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Gucken wir uns doch gleich mal die nächste Mission an.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Combate. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Dann schauen wir doch mal, ob wir das nicht verhindern können. Nehmen wir wieder die gute alte F4 Phantom.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. Excellent work, Trigger.
Einmal Druckbetankung.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like his odds.
Mage 2, bandit down. Excellent work.
Grand person, bailing out. We're surrounded. Fight, evading. Break. I'm hit. I've lost control. Careful, there's a real demon in there.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in an IG turn.
Friendly lost.
4 remaining.
We're getting our ass kicked. Where are reinforcements?
So leicht kriegt er.
Fire, now. Gargoyle squad, take them down. I'm on back. They got me.
Ja, komm schon.
3 remaining.
Missile headed your way. Let's do the humane thing and put it down. Enemy on my tail. I can't take him. Dodge.
Target was not struck.
Behind target. Attack. Target acquired. Big boat show up on the radar. Bandits are in the clouds.
Golem 2 just knocked one down.
This right here is what we call a learning experience.
Roger that.
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Haben wir sie.
Our radar
Gibt's doch
shows
gar
no sign
nicht.
of bandits. You're in the clear.
Folgen werden doch ein bisschen anspruchsvoller, oder? Ich bin aus der Übung. Ich denke mal, woher das. Früher war ich auf jeden Fall schneller. Oh.
What the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution. A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Ui.
neutralizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
Can't get a read on these
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them. These guys move down easy.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
That thing? Keep talking about just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
I can't get a lock. Look at that light from the arsenal bird. What's going on here?
Locked on target. Box 2! These bandits are fast as hell.
Locked.
Those one, just quick, kill over. You got me!
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
These things just don't let up. It's bad enough just trying to dodge them.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Column 3, Column 2's hit!
Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, missile! We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority. How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution, all aircraft stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Evade! Control room. I'm breaking up!
Skeleton 2 lost.
Shit, we got incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. They knew us earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Wilco, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back in
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Enemy's locked. That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Missile, headed for a friendly!
Mage 2, UAV down.
Don't let it focus.
Fox 2. Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold on pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Yowza.
Locked up.
Die machen wir alle nieder.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Locked. It's chow time.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
Komm schon, komm schon, komm schon. Ja.
My status is fine.
Nochmal.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
He's fast. It's like he's...
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Column 2, stop dogfighting and run. Going for the loner. Locked, it's chow time. Not on my watch. You're mine. I'll make it quick.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Gray's aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why is it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Don't ice up in there.
That's it, baby. Come to Poppy.
Mage 2, missile away.
Missed.
Mage 2, target down.
Ab zum nächsten.
Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of France. The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
Get your asses out.
Got one in my sights.
Squadron still have their hotshot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Column and Mage, we know you were dead. And we'll take it.
In gun range.
Ammunition 0.
Mage Squadron, get those things off my ass!
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Missiles depleted.
A few seconds could mean life or death for them. Hurry up! I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Weg. Ja, auch
Hell
nicht.
of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Column 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator.
Column 2, get a hold of yourself. Column 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Column 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Ammunition 0.
Missile headed for friendly.
Got a lock on me.
Mage 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble.
Mage 2 is taking on multiple UAVs. Here's our thing. We only have one.
Erwischt.
All UAVs have been splashed.
I
Das müsste
said what I
gewesen
had
sein.
to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Column Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Was für ein Monster.
On radar, you are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Page 2, you are cleared for landing.
Ich sag nur geil.
Close to runway.
Es ist so, wie ich es kenne.
Page 2, lower speed.
Wie von der PS2 damals. Optisch natürlich um einiges geiler.
Page 2, lower nose, you're too high.
Und ich denke mal, die Maschine kommt dir auch bekannt vor.
1500 to runway.
Oh, 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 hier ist gut. Bisschen flott, flott, flott.
You passed the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Na, das hat geklappt.
Perfect, Page 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation.
Eine kleine
All of the
Übersicht.
other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, we'll
Bei den Maschinen warst du bei deiner Wehrpflicht, ne? Kann das sein?
Mage 1 to Golem 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
Mage 2, bandit down. Excellent work.
Ah. Gehen wir doch mal weiter. Nehmen wir doch mal die nächste Mission.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us.
Fliegt sich echt gut. Ich hatte die ein bisschen schwerfälliger in Erinnerung, aber die ist echt schnell und wendig.
If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
So, weiter geht's. Nächste Mission.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Ah, ich liebe ja so eine Zwischensequenzen. Gucken, was jetzt kommt. Ich denke mal, dass ich jetzt die F-16 nehmen werde, wenn sie mir da zur Verfügung steht.
The Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura. So we can elude the enemy's observation.
Das wird wie ein Ausweichflug. Irgendwo durch eine Schlucht durch.
Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Naja. Werden wir uns auf jeden Fall dann mal Luft-Boden-Waffen aussuchen. So, wir haben auf jeden Fall das ist die F-16C. Ich glaube, die werde ich auch nehmen. Allerdings brauche ich da natürlich noch ein paar Spezialwaffen. Was ist das? Ah, die Triebwerksverbesserung, die muss ich gleich auch noch einbauen. Luft. Bomben. Na, ich möchte lieber was Zielgenaues haben. Dann bleiben wir doch bei der Phantom. Die hat bessere Waffen. Luftbodenraketen, da haben wir sie ja. So, Teile. Können wir noch mit Teile einbauen? Die Triebwerksverbesserung haben wir schon. Mehr geht leider nicht. Na gut. Dann geht's los.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar.
Ach du Scheiße.
Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Ach, das zieht sich auch noch zusammen.
Careful of ice formation in the
Die
clouds.
Sicht ist auch nicht gerade die beste.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Oh, ganz schön stürmisch hier.
No problem. Situation normal. No change. RTB, going home.
Oh, schade. Das ist zu dicht, zu dicht, zu
Trigger, you
dicht.
got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. We've been spotted. Abort mission. Sea Goblin and back. Evacuate now.
Verdammt. Da war ich doch zu weit drinnen. Ja, vom letzten Kontrollpunkt neu starten.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Icing.
Mage 2, you're icing up.
Caution. Pull up.
Oh,
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
okay. Das Wetter ist ein Problem.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Situation normal. Nothing sighted.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
das wird eng.
Good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
No change. RTV, going home.
Harling is still the president in my eyes.
What's happening?
He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he
Ist
remained
nicht
a
einfach.
hero.
Der Wind ist echt hartnäckig.
I'll
Und
do
in den
my
Wolken
best
vereise
to
ich auch
save
noch.
him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Das ist auf jeden Fall neu, das gab es natürlich vorher nicht.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there. Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't
Ich hab's
celebrate yet.
geschafft.
The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly.
Sieht sehr gut aus, das sehe ich genauso.
Destroy the anti-air
Oh,
around the space elevator.
jetzt geht's los.
We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Mage 2, Magnum.
Missile.
Mage 2, target destroyed.
Missile.
Mage 2, target destroyed. Target down. Nicely done. Mage 2, target down.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here.
Missile.
Golem Squadron.
Missile.
Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn.
Das war knapp.
Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Half of the SAM sites are down. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. Half of the anti-air guns down. Mage 2, target destroyed.
This is Sea Goblin. We arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, Box 2. Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
Natürlich gibt es keine Luftüberwachung hier scheinbar oder kein... Oh. Und hoch.
All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ. All anti-air
Das
guns
war's.
destroyed. The landing zone is secure.
Noch ist der Luftraum sauber, mal gucken.
Clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched
Bandits, das ist
UAVs.
nicht gut.
Sea Goblin here. Coming up to meet our two VIPs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiating.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been
Okay.
a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Ich weiß ja gar nicht, wie du ihn jetzt zuerst nehmen sollst.
Sea Goblin. Heading over to the ex-president's location now. Run for the container! Missile, break!
Mage 2, missile, evade!
Target destruction confirmed.
Yeah, Mage 2, destroy the target. Golem 2, hang in there.
Mage 2, missile away. UAV down.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper! Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop it.
Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling, stay right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
We'll pass up some exhaustion before the enemy wears out.
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermal barracks! Rocket!
Damn! UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down. That's about half. Mop up the rest.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. Let's get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
Golden Squadron, let's take it up a notch, okay?
3 remaining.
We found an Norwegian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harling.
It'll do. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with?
1 remaining. Page 2, Box 2. Target destroyed. All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
Roger. Sending UAVs at the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you, but this isn't exactly a fighter.
Fox 2.
Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders. How about the lighthouse? I mean the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal?
Der war aber ein bisschen dicht.
Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, Babel, Babel.
Under fire! Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed?
The UN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest was intercepted by UAV. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Running orders.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so